This is Amud Yomi Gemara and Shabbos Daf. Chav Adalid Amud Aleph. We pick it up in the bottom of Chav Gimel Amud Beis. We're on the last narrow line. We pause our discussion of Chanukah, which we'll get back to in a moment, and we quote the Mishnah. That the Mishnah says, "Lo b'shemen sreifa," that you're not allowed to use oil that needs to be burned. Says the Gemara, "My shemen sreifa, amar Rabba, shemen shel truma shenitma." Truma that became tamei, truma that became impure, that oil needs to be burned. That is what the Mishnah is referring to, that you're not allowed to use to light a lukas neirus. Why is it called oil that needs to be burned? Oil made because it is waiting to be burned. And what's the reason that you're not allowed to use this oil for Shabbos? Since the owner has a mitzvah to burn the oil so that one does not get benefit from it because it is a tamei. Gezira shema yatem. Therefore, there is a gezira that you're not allowed to use it. Why? Shema yate. You might tilt the candle. You might thereby utilize the oil a little bit in a forbidden manner. So on Yantav it should be mutter. Why do we learn in Maliki b'Shem Tzreifa b'Yantiv that you're not allowed to use such oils in Yantiv? Says the Gemara, you're right. In a vacuum, you could use it on Yantiv. Why did we not allow it? Gezira Yantiv atu Shabbos. Says the Gemara, Rav Chisda Amar, 4 lines on the bottom. Says Rav Chisda l'Shemayata lo chayshinon. We're not worried about Shemayata. Why are we not worried the Shemayata? So says Rashi over here. L'Shemayata lo chayshinon. Elacha. No, Rashi says Kidei sheyitbar maher. Let's explain and drop deeper. What was the concern of Shemayat? It was a little bit different. That was what Rashi just said. Kidei sheyitbar maher. We're worried. The regular Shemayata and Shabbos is you have a light burning and it might not be burning good, so you might come to play with it to make it burn. Over here, the Gemara was suggesting a different type of Shemayata, that because you're using oil of Truma Tameya, that you have an obligation to burn, your obligation to burn it might push you to go and play with it so that it burns quickly. That was the concern. On that, says Rav Chisda, that's too much. The Shemayat that you're going to go and you're going to go be over Shabbos so that you could burn something quicker. That's too far of a concern. Says Rav Chisda, that we don't have to be worried about. Rather, says Rav Chisda, in the case of Yantif that falls out on Erev Shabbos. And therefore, if Yantif falls out on Erev Shabbos, when are you lighting your Shabbos candles? On Yontif itself, because you can't light it on Shabbos. If you Sarfi Kachim be Yontif, and then it's a different halacha that you're not allowed to burn Kachim and Yontif, and that's why you can't use Truma Tameya. Ask the Gemara about Meitani Seifa, but the Seifa, and over here by Seifa means the next Mishnah, Daf Chavdalim Beis. Ein Malikim Shemen Seifa be Yontif, Bechal Dereish Lav Yontif Askin. It sounds like the next Mishnah is Yontif, implying our Mishnah is Yad Yontif. Amar Rav Chanina Misura, no. Matam Kamar. The next Mishnah is explaining our Mishnah. Matam in Malikim Shem Sriva B'Yantif. What's the reason? Fishein Sarfim Kachim B'Yantif, because we don't burn Kachim on Yantif. It says the Gemara on the top of Chavtalim but Aleph. Let's bring a raya to this explanation of Rav Chisda, Tani Kvasi de Rav Chisda, Kolelu Shamrim, Malikim and Shabbos, all these keys that we said we cannot burn with them on Shabbos. Malikim and B'Yantif. We could indeed, though, burn with them on Yantif. Chutz, Mishemin, Shrev, Lishain, Tarfin, Kachim, B'Yantif. Ibayalu continues the Gemara 4 lines down, bringing us back to Lachs of Chanukah. What is the halacha? We mentioned Chanukah and benching. Chanukah, the whole creation of Chanukah was a din d'Rabbanan, and therefore maybe we don't mention it in benching. We do mention it to be mafarsik to publicize the nace. Therefore, yes, midach rinon. Amar Rav, Amar Rav Schayr, Amar Rav Huna, Inoi maskir. But maskir. Maskir, behoy da. We don't mention it, but if you want, you should come and mention it. Behoy da. What does it mean, Ba'ida? That is in the Naidil Chabracha, which of course is that which we do, is we put Al Anisim in Naidil Chabracha. Rav Huna bar Yehuda declared to be Rava. Rav Huna bar Yehuda went to visit Rava. He thought that during Bnei Yerushalayim he should say Al Anisim, Amru Rav Sheshes, Kitfila. Benching is like davening, mat tefillah by da, just like in tefillah. When do we mention Al Anisim? We mention Al Anisim in Moedim. Excuse me. Berach Zamazim by da, we mention it in the bracha of Naidelacha. Ibayilahu asked the Gemara at the two dots, 12 lines down. Ma'ula ask your roish chaydesh berach Zamazim. What's the word? It's chaydesh. In Tipslay B'chanika D'Rabbanan Lo Tzarich. Rosh Chodesh is a deraisa, so yes, you have to mention it. Or perhaps, maybe, since there's no Isra on Rosh Chodesh to do malacha like Shabbos and Yom Tov, like Miskerinan. Rav Amar Maskir, Rav Chlina Amar Ino Maskir. Amar Rav Zrika, let me bring you a raya to Rav that were indeed Maskir Yalvi Avoi. Nekoy de Rav Yadcha. Why? The Rav Oishik Avosei. The Tani Rav Oishik taught. Yomim Shishim Karban Musaf, which of course is Rosh Chodesh. Kigoin, Rosh Chodesh Chol Shamoid. Arv Shachris Mincha Mispal Shwan Esrei. V'oimer Min Amoira Ba'avoida. We say Yalvi Avoi and Avoida in Ritzei. V'im Loyomer Machzirin in Oisai. And if not, it's a Chiyov. So you got to go back. V'ein B'em Kedusha L'Kais. But these are days in which there's no Kedusha. There's no Kiddush over a cup of wine. But indeed, we mention it as well in benching. We mention Yalav Yavai on Rosh Chodesh and Chol Hamoed in benching. Continues the Braisa with other halachas about Yalav Yavai and when we insert them. Yom she'ein b'hem karban musaf. Kigayin, what are days without a karban musaf? Shein v'chamishi v'sheni v'tainis u'ma'abados. Fast days and my mother's fast days. Shein v'chamishi. What do you mean shein v'chamishi? What does that mean? Says the Gemara, Ela shein v'chamishi v'sheni shel tainis u'ma'ados. Doesn't mean a regular Monday, Thursday, Monday. It means a Monday, Thursday, Monday of a fast day of a mo'ados. This harkens us to the Gemara in Tainis that they would make different fast days when there was no rain, etc. On those days, in the bracha of Shemea Tefillah, they would add in certain tefillahs. And in those days, of course, continues the Gemara, the two dots, about 15 lines from the bottom. So we just learned that Chanukah and benching, you don't have to, but you're allowed to in Eidilcha. Now says the Gemara, what is the story about mentioning Chanukah in Musaf? Do we say that since there's no Musaf on Chanukah, you don't mention? Or perhaps it's a day that is required to say the four tefillah. Therefore, we say El Nisim. And of course, what are we asking? We're asking on Shabbos or Rosh Chodesh. Chanukah always has one Rosh Chodesh in it, as Chanukah starts on the 25th. So of course, there's always a Rosh Chodesh. So the question is, once you're saying the Shemona Esrei for Rosh Chodesh on either, once you're saying the Musaf Shemona Esrei for Rosh Chodesh and either Rosh Chodesh or Shabbos, do you add in Al Anisim? Says the Gemara, Rav Huna Rav Yehuda Mitavayu Einoi Maskir, Rav Nachman Rav Yochanan Mitavayu Maskir, Amar Rabbi Rav Yosef, Other Rav Huna Rav Yehuda, the Rav Huna. Rav Huna Rav Yehuda is like the opinion of the Rav, is like Rav. That what? Amar Rav Yehuda Amar Rav. Rosh Chodesh Chali Yos b'Shabbos. I'm after Benavi b'Shabbos. The one who says the Haftarah. Rosh Chodesh does not have to mention Rosh Chodesh in the bracha after the Navi, after the Haftarah. Shel Mali Shabbos, in Navi Rosh Chodesh. For an hour of Shabbos, there will be no Navi in Rosh Chodesh. Similarly, in our case, if not for the fact, for Shabbos Rosh Chodesh, there would be no Musaf. And therefore, just like Rav said, you don't mention Rosh Chodesh when? In the bracha after Haftarah. So too, you don't have to mention Al Anisim in Musaf on Shabbos and Rosh Chodesh. Says the Gemara, whoa, slow down. Me, dummy? Ha, some Navi to Rosh Chodesh like a cloud. In such a scenario, there's no Navi of Rosh Chodesh. There's no Haftarah of Rosh Chodesh. And therefore, in the Haftarah of Shabbos, you don't have to mention Rosh Chodesh. But over here, there is an Alanisim when? In all the other tefillos. Arvis Shachos and Mincha. Elul Hadami says the Gemara, okay, I'll give you a different raya. Tamarav Achnuba Yomarav Masna Yomarav Yom Tov Shechaliyos B'Shabbos Hamafter B'Navi B'Mincha B'Shabbos Eino Tzarech Laske Shal Yom Tov. So we have Yom Tov on Shabbos. The one who concludes Haftarah does not have to mention Yom Tov in the Haftarah brachas. Why? Shalom Alei Shabbos Einavi Mincha Yom Tov. If not for the Navi, there'd be no Shemali Shabbos, Einavi Mincha Yom Tov. So says the Gemara, so just like you don't mention Yom Tov, so too in our case, you don't mention Al Anisim in the Shemana Esrei for Rosh Chodesh and Musaf, in Rosh Chodesh and Musaf, and Musaf of Shabbos, excuse me. As we turn over, Chavdal and Mebeis concludes the Gemara, everything we said, we don't pass like Yodam Rav Shimon Levi, Yom Kippurim, Shechaliyos B'Shabbos, Amazal Ni'ilei Tzarech Lasker Shel Shabbos. Yom Shinuschayev Abra Tfilos. The day obligates the tefillah. Therefore, you have to mention Yom Kippur. So to by us, the day requires the tefillah. So when you're saying Musaf on Rosh Chodesh, saying Musaf on Shabbos, you mention Alha Nisim. We'll stop over here. We'll conclude what the halacha is the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.